they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Brady to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. Touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Got a man open. It's Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it 21-8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, 30 yards. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. Brady will look to throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck? right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Joe Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Mixon with a first down carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw for Joe Burrow. Well, the Bengals, they widen their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa. Brady. They still can't get him. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Brady. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's brought down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Brandon Wilson to return it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going, and we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now it's Burrow. Higgins, what a catch. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. A desperation heave for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzomah. 35 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And got his man complete. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball, They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. Touchdown! Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Burrow looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. It's Morgan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what do we go?
Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Brady's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
61 yards rushing for him now to this point. Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Flush to his right. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd and 7, Burrow. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase there to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. That catch good for only a couple. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. From the 36, Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. To throw is Brady. He completes it to Evans. 7 yards, the pickup there. Back to throw, Brady. He drops it off for Bernard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Brady to throw. Escaping the pressure. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. To throw, Burrow. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
It has the distance, and it is good from 55 yards out. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a